Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is your host, Passport Nomad, and before I get into today's content, could you please at this time, please hit subscribe, like, and share my content. Also hit that notification bell. First of all, I just want to apologize for the absence. I've been down for a while with a cold, and recently I'm just getting back over it. But besides the point, the besides all that, the title of the video today is asking the question, are you being played? And the reason I'm bringing this up is because even though it's a little hard, it's hard for me to make this kind of video because it brings back a lot of hard memories myself. But I am also guilty of going through this myself, and it's just something I wanted to get off my chest. And I had a discussion with a friend, a good friend of mine, and it had to do with another acquaintance of ours who that we both know and we respect, and we're concerned about him. And it's better to say I won't be mentioning any names in this video, but I really hope that this person out there is watching this right now. Naturally, I don't get involved in anyone else's relationship. It's not my place. However, if it's a person in that's like say a family member or someone close, a good friend or a good acquaintance of mine, somebody that I feel that is a nice person, that is generally a good person, I will at least give you my experience on my advice on this mission on this matter. Now, before I go any further, in this video, it's not intended to gain any likes, nor am I doing this out of jealousy, spite, or to harm anybody personally. This is just my personal advice based on my own experience in this situation. So, with that said, let's begin by me saying this. I was once where you are now, confused, thinking you're in love, with many rumors flying around about your current relationship, a lot of negative stuff coming out about your partner's past, even the past things that they choose to hide from you are most likely coming out little by little right now. And you are giving them the benefit of the doubt. Hell, you've been giving and giving in this relationship, but deep down inside, you feel something is off about this relationship. It may have felt like it started off, a little too fast in the beginning emotionally. She may have said things you wanted to hear, things that you thought you always wanted to hear from the others that came before her in past relationships. She may even try to rush you into saying those three words back to her. But you must keep in mind and keep it real with yourself. You've got to know if the person you love actually loves you back before jumping into saying those words, because those words carry a lot of weight. They should carry a lot of weight, and they should be taken seriously. You could be getting played, especially if you've never met this person face to face yet. Now, I'm not saying that all LDRs, long distance relationships, I'm not saying that they don't all, that they're all bad relationships. Some of them do, in fact, work out. Just be realistic about what you're getting into. Ask yourself, do you really know if this person is being honest with you? Or are they twisting things around to make you believe that they love you when they're actually just using you? The worst thing to find out is that you are just another number on someone's roster of fools sending them money. They live off of you and other men financially to support their lifestyle. What's even worse is when it hits you that you've experienced this before from women in your own country. Ask yourself, Wasn't this the kind of woman I was trying to avoid? The main reason I decided to look into dating overseas, abroad? You were trying to avoid this kind of person only to end up with the same kind of person, but in a different country. Bro, I know what you're going through. After being betrayed, used, discarded from a prior emotionally abusive relationship, I said to myself, never again will I allow myself to be drained in a relationship emotionally, physically, mentally, and financially ever again. How I got over this wasn't easy, but it was much needed. I had to accept that I knew deep down inside that she wasn't good for me, that she didn't care about me. The only thing she cared about was the benefits I provided her, the money that I provided, even if it meant me going broke myself eating ramen noodles for meals for a straight week. She was just playing along or playing a role in a long game. When I had nothing left to give, that's when she was quick to get with the next person or get it from another man.
It's not what it looks like.
Yeah, it's exactly what it looks like.
I had to remind myself of after giving so much, I received very little to no respect from the same person who told me they loved me. All the arguments, the fights where I knew she was wrong, but she played the victim just to manipulate me into holding on to her. I eventually had to finally let her go. I had to let go of the very thing that I wanted the most because in the end, she was hurting me more than she could ever have loved me. After leaving them is when you see their true colors, really. This goes for cheaters, liars, and manipulators. They're always the ones already in a new relationship within a very short amount of time after they break up with someone. Posting things on social media about them with someone new all of a sudden. At that point, I realized I was in denial the whole time, being played for a fool. After friends, family members, other acquaintances told me and warned me about her, I didn't listen. And the more I didn't listen, the more powerful that hold she had on me was. It slowly broke me inside. Ultimately, the best thing I did was end the relationship and cut all ties from her. To heal myself, I didn't go looking for another to replace her. No, I decided to take my time to find myself again, to work on healing myself, to regain my self respect as a man, build back the finances I wasted on her. The only thing I could not gain back was the time I wasted trying to be with someone who was wasting all of my time. They was a waste of all my time. Time is the one thing you can't get back. I learned a lot from that. When it comes to all my relationships that followed, this is one of the things I always tell them in the beginning: don't waste my time. I'd rather end it right then and there instead of dragging it out, developing feelings, and getting emotionally detached, which will make the heartbreak even worse when we break up. So, right now, you who are listening, you've probably already spent a lot of time and resources on trying to make this person happy. You think you're making her life easier, thinking you're being a provider as a man should be. However, are you in the position to receive anything back? Not financially, but physically and emotionally. How many times have you called or texted and received no response? How many excuses and lies have you found out that she told? How many rumors did you hear about her from friends and acquaintances that you both know? Question: do you really feel that this relationship is based off of love? Or maybe you're the one in love while she is playing along, acting the role, playing a part in playing games. Why does she not want you to talk to certain people who never did anything wrong to you? How many more secrets is she hiding from you in your so called relationship? How many close male friends does she actually have? And how many guys has she done this to or is still doing this to other than you? The rest is up to you to decide. From there on, my friend, it's very simple. But like I said before, I have been where you are, trying to hold on to something in hopes that they will change for you, trying to make someone happy while are taking advantage of you. I know because I've dated the same kind of person. I don't want to see you broken in the same way that I was, if that makes any sense. This is why I said take your time, think things through, watch this person. Don't just listen to what they say, but watch their actions too. If she doesn't, if it doesn't add up, that's your first clue. The rest is up to you to decide on whether to keep holding on to the blade that's cutting you or let go and stop yourself from bleeding out further.
Let it go, son. She said I'm not ready for a relationship but marry your coworker next week. That's pain. Now you are in it. I feel free.
Although this message is intended for a certain person, this is also applies to any man who is going through this currently right now. Know when to let go and save yourself from an even worse or life of misery, hurt, and the pain. This person is not good for you, and deep down inside, you know it. Let them go and move on. You know, find someone who will appreciate you, who won't drain you, your hard earned money, your time, your sanity, your heart. Real love isn't supposed to hurt you and drain you. Love is supposed to support you, heal you, care for you, and strengthen your soul. If you're not getting that, why stay involved with somebody that's doing this to you? But that's all I have to say. Until then, I hope everything turns out great for whoever you are out there that's going through this. Remember, just because someone says they love you, those are just words. They got to show it too by their actions. And when you have a whole bunch of people around you that care about you trying to tell you the truth about this person and their ways and how they keep jumping from guy to guy to guy to guy, I'm not saying believe everybody, but like I said before, things come up and you'll see the red flags. And usually, when I see red flags in any relationship that I encounter or start with a new person, I'm quick to cut it off right then and there. It's either I try to correct it and say, hey, look, I don't play like that. I don't appreciate that. And I don't like being toyed with. I don't play games with people because I don't like people playing games with me. This is what I tell them. And I say, just don't waste my time. I was like, I'd rather end the relationship right here and now than walk away with, a worse heartache from holding on to somebody so long that just took advantage of me. I was like, in other words, I'm not playing nobody's fool. Don't play no games here with me. That's what I want for every dude to understand, that, you got to be able to put your foot down and say, look, enough's enough. Let's cut the shit. Obviously, shit's not adding up with you, and this is what it is. I'm at the point right now, I'm too old to be played with, be having games played on, and all this and that. I was like, a relationship is supposed to be taken seriously. I want to be, you want to be taken seriously, not played for as a sucker. Well, with that said, I'm going to end the video. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share. This is Passport Nomad, signing off.